I take it to the rooftop, can't allow the blowout. I light up in my passion for you, I swear I show out, baby. Room full of slime, take the floor out, baby. You don't like the drive, but you ride me crazy. Whipping that Mustang back on
What's good, y'all?
Mercedes.
As some of you know, I got pooped on relatively recently, and not gonna lie, I didn't want to talk about it on here. Okay, like I didn't want to just put it out there that I got pooped on, but I simply can't shake this feeling. And no pun intended, if there was a pun there. Okay, what I was thinking, I was like, maybe like you're trying to like shake the, like, when dogs like poop, do they shake it off? Something like that. Anyways, I'm gonna tell you the story. I'm gonna tell you how I'm feeling. It's not a very long story, okay? So it's mostly gonna be how I'm feeling. Basically, I met Shorty on a dating app, okay? We started talking a little bit, and then, we decided to link up. Okay, that was my first mistake. Okay, I promise I'm not gonna tell a story like that. Okay, so we linked up, right? And then we were chilling, just like chatting, making small talk. Like, I think House was on the TV. I've never seen House, but it seemed interesting enough to have on during a link. But anyways, we're talking, like super cool stuff like that. And I forgot how it went down exactly. I forgot how we got to like the freaky portion of proceeding. Not gonna lie, I think she might have just took control. Okay, and I'm really into that. I respect it. Like, I think, we're just sitting down chilling, and then like she got up, and then she like, hold on. She hit me with one of these, bro. Like wait, hold on. She hit me with one of these, bro. Hold on, me shaking. Yeah, she hit me with one of these, bro. So like she's on my lap like this. So, I'm
Why?
grabbing her cake, right? Because like that's what you got to do. Like
Yo.
you got to go there instantly. Because if you don't go there instantly, you don't want to creep up there later. Like it's just instantly the move, because we both know what kind of timing we're on. So I grab the cake and we start
Why is
making
he
out
doing it?
passionately. Okay, like my head's facing this way, but imagine someone else is like facing this way right here. We're up in there, okay?
Yo.
And then she hit me with a maneuver I wasn't expecting. Like she got up for a second, like kind of like not all the way up though, okay? Like she can you still hear me? Okay, so she was kind of like this, right? She was like these, and then she like she reached her arm back to grab the meat. To grab the meat from like behind her and under her legs. I was like, I like that. Like I like that initiative. And then she was like, ooh, can I put it in my mouth? I was like, yeah, it's crazy, bro. They love asking. I'm like, bro, you're asking? Like, come on, just go ahead. Even though I do appreciate. Oh my gosh, I might have just woke up my neighbors. Oh my God, I woke up my neighbors talking about this. Oh my God. But anyways, I do appreciate them asking. I feel so bad. I do appreciate them asking, because what if I didn't want the sloppy? Okay, that's very, notable. And I'm not gonna lie, I need lotion that's better at moisturizing, because I feel like my elbows are a bit like ashy still. And I just put lotion on, like I just got the shower. But anyway, she asking me sloppy, then she gave me sloppy. Very, very good sloppy. Very talented young lady. I really appreciated it, right? But then she gets back on top of me, we're making out again, right? But then I sense like she's about to try to put it in. So I'm kind of like, I tell my meat, I'm like, Vanessa, get out of there. Okay, so I kind of like wiggle it so it doesn't get in there, because I was like, what are we talking about? Like off the rip? No. So then I look for the opportunity. I asked, I'm like, yo, do you want to go to the bedroom? Because we were doing this on the couch, by the way. So then she was like, yeah. We went to the bedroom, and then I got protection, put it on and whatnot. I got the protection, and I was about to hit it from the back. Okay, now usually I hit it from the front at first, like missionary, but I was like, I'm kind of feeling it from the back today. Like I feel like this is who I am right now. So I was going for it, and then she was like, wait, can I get on top? And I was like, something I gotta tell you, bro. I don't trust women being on top. In this situation, I ended up being thankful that she was, but I'll explain that later. I feel like most women, and look, I'm not even saying, I feel like a lot of the women I've been with personally do not know what they're doing when they're on top. Just like straight up, like rhythm wise, just it's like what's really happening there. Sometimes like their angles aren't good and you're hurting my meat. Like I've been with women where like they've tried to get on top like a couple times, and then after that I was just like, no, I just had to take over, because I'm like, I'd rather, because things, if I'm putting in my work, I know I'm putting in work. Like if I'm putting in the strokes, I can trust that I'm doing an admirable job for both parties. But when they get on top, it's like, the thing is, it gets to the point where like, like they're on my meat and I'm not really liking it. And I'm like, are you even liking it? Like, are you even enjoying this? Like, because I'm not all the way bought in every time. Mind you, this isn't all women. It's just a lot of women I've been with. Like, I don't. The thing is, it gets to the point where like, like they're on my meat and I'm not really liking it. And I'm like, are you even liking it? Like, are you even enjoying this? Like, because I'm not all the way bought in every time. Mind you, this isn't all women. It's just a lot of women I've been with. Like, I don't believe in them up there. Okay. I don't believe in them bouncing on. Plus, something you got to understand about my meat is when I'm bricked, it's bricked. Okay, now but I still feel the sensation. So it's like I'm extremely stiff, but like any sort of like movement like that, any sort of like misbalance, I feel it still. You know, which I feel like most people feel it. But it's like I'm not really malleable. Okay. Like remember Drake, when Drake leaked his like meat and basically he was like wiggling it around and like, everyone's saying it's fake meat because it was so wiggly. Mine is not wiggly. Like when I'm bricked, it's like it's we're gonna be straight up the entire time. Like if I'm laying on my back, it's gonna be like these. Actually, kind of like a little more like up though. Like whoa, no, not that. But basically, it's like my meat is at. I promise you, whatever you think that could have been, it wasn't. I promise you that right there. And plus, I was like my arm was like this. Anyways, not like you know what I mean. Like my hand was like that. So it wasn't what it looked like, man. I swear to God, dog. Like I don't even condone any of that. But anyways, okay. It's
Me
like when I get
neither,
bricked up, it's
man.
like it's
Put me in the
straightforward, but at the
same-
same time, a bit up. You know what I mean? Like you know what I'm trying to say? It's like very much like great posture out of Vanessa, great posture out of my meat. Like goes up, but like not too
Why does
far
it have a
up to the
grill
point where
name?
it's like I can't
pretty
really put in
inclusive.
work the regular way, and I don't have to like hunch over. Like this is fine, but like I feel that tension because like it goes a bit up. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, it's like if you're up there and you don't really know what you're doing, you can put me in a lot of discomfort, and you could really mess me up. Okay, and it's like I don't want to deal with that. Okay, like if you're gonna be on, I'm not gonna lie. The only time is if I'm like now if I'm sitting like this, like if I'm and you're doing it
Why
like
is he
that,
still
then
sitting
like
like
it can be a
that?
lot easier. But if I'm just straight up all the way on my back and you're like on top and you're like trying to put in work, I feel like a lot of times like they don't have the full they don't have the full like feng shui of the movement, which is fine. Usually I can make it work, but
I
like a
said
lot
it
of time, like
like
with a lot of people, I feel like I have to like withstand that more than like actually like enjoy it in the moment. But like it only makes those times better though when they are on top and they are just and they're really hitting that rhythm and they know exactly what they're doing. It makes those times that much better. Anyways, so this time, like, so she wanted to get on top. I was super nervous. And she did get on top, okay? And it was actually decent, okay? I was rocking with it, okay? It wasn't so much I have to withstand this time. I was rocking with it truly. And then in the middle, she was like, "Wait, I think I might have," and like she didn't want to say it, and I was like, "What?" And she was like, "I kind of like." And then I forgot like exactly how like she said it, but she made it clear that's what happened. And I was like, oh my God. And then the second she made it clear, I instantly started to smell it. And I was like, no, like, no, this can't be. No. And then she said she started to smell it. And she was like, oh my gosh, I can't take a shower. And I was like, yeah, go ahead. And then she got off and I'm gonna say this, and you might not get it, but like thank God it was like the perfect amount of diarrhea. Reason being, my nigga, it was like it was on my balls and like the bottom rather than like getting, too much on the bed, which again, like when I said like I was glad she got on top, made it work. Okay, I was so happy because I'm like, bro, I have dusty mauve sheets. They're very expensive. If she got shit on my dusty mauve sheets, I swear to God, bro, I don't know what I would do. Like I fucking love those. I need a comforter though, but like I love those fucking sheets, dog. So, anyways, I'm looking at my meat, right, and I'm because obviously I'm gonna check. So I'm looking. I'm like, why me? Thankfully, I had 2 bathrooms, so I could shower while she was showering. Oh my gosh. Like it was one of those, like I went into the zone at the time where I was just like, okay, fine, whatever. And she got out of the shower, I got out of the shower, and we were kind of chilling, like the vibes were good near the end, which anytime I got to, it's funny, especially when I tell women that story, they're like, I don't know how she stayed. And I was like, I'm just that comforting of a guy. And they're like, you definitely are. Like the proof is in the pudding of me being a comforting man. If I can broker her to stay here during post shit. Not even though I was trying, like, I'm not gonna lie, if she would have told me, like, I think I should leave, I'd be like, hey, I understand. I would not have had a problem with it. But I feel like the fact that, like, she didn't even, like, try to leave, kinda, it says a lot about me. And it says about me being a sweetie pie. I kind of want to sit in this chair normally. So, yeah, sweet guy, she's hanging around, all that jazz. But then eventually she did leave. Okay, and that's when I got emotional, bro. Like there was a TikTok I literally cried in it because it's like, bro, like there's so much I don't understand. It's like, how do you not know that you're about to poop? Like, how do you not know it's coming? And the thing is, if you do know it's coming, why didn't you warn me? Why? Because mind you, like, she was bouncing on me doing her thing. She was having a grand old time. Like, I mean, to at least from my, point of view, I know people really get mad when like men talk about women enjoying relations with them, but like, yeah, like to it seemed like it was, going well. And I mean, I'm sure it did because she's trying to link again too. So yeah, I'm sure it did. But I'm like, was it really one of those moments where she was like, I know I'm about to shit on him, but I don't even care because I'm about to get my rocks off. Like, was she on that, bro? If so, I'm like, damn. You could have shit before. You could have shit in my bathroom. It would have been okay. You could have stopped, shat, came back, and we could have continued. I wouldn't even have cared. I'd have been like, okay, sometimes you gotta take a shit, okay? Now, mind you, I did ghost that girl for pooping in my bathroom, but that's because she did it 3 times and she lied about it every one of the 3 times. Like, I've told this story before, but basically, it was like, she was in my place, and this was back when I was living in a dorm. So it was like one room, and then the bathroom was right there. And she's like, "Oh, I gotta pee." I was like, "Go ahead." And then like I heard, I'm like, "Okay, that sounds weird," but I think I'm tripping the first time. And then again, she's like, "Oh, I gotta pee," and then she goes back in, and I'm like, I think she's shitting in my bathroom. And then the 3rd time, she did this in the morning, she's like, "Oh, I have to go pee." And I'm like, okay. Because in my mind, I'm like, eventually she's just going to go pee, right? But every time, it's like you shat in my bathroom 3 times and it stunk. Okay, and it's like I wouldn't care. Like, look, that's a natural bodily function. But it's like you gotta tell me when you're shitting. Actually, you don't even have to tell me. Just don't tell me you're peeing. You know what I mean? Like, say, "Oh, I have to use the bathroom." Completely, I get it, bro. Bubble guts, I guess. But you're gonna sit here and say, "I have to pee," and then you're gonna go shit in my bathroom and then come out as if I wouldn't notice? Like, do you not hear yourself in there? So yeah, anyway, I have no problem with the actual shitting, okay? It's the narrative around the shitting. But I'm just like, bro, how do you know how hard it was for me to put my penis in another person after that? Like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. The act, physically, it was kind of easy. Like, not gonna lie. Like, I was afraid. I was like, bro, what if this gives me like some form of like ED? But no, I was getting bricked, bro. I'd be cracking shit. But just mentally, like, I feel like I'm not all the way there. Because it's hard to get it out of my head. Because like sometimes like and thankfully again they're not on top too frequently. But like sometimes I'm just like, bro, like she really pooped on me. Like, and I'm like, bro, it's like I just have so many questions. And I'm wondering, does this mean I have to link with her without her pooping on me to see like how it goes? Am I tripping? Is that a crazy idea? Because I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think about it before I said it, but as soon as I said it, I was like, I kind of love that idea. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This video was originally gonna be about how this is emotionally affecting me, bro. I don't know. I might have to link again because I feel like if I link again without the poop, it's just gonna bring like something good out of me. But it's like I don't want to look at her and see the poop within her. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to see, because when someone poops and like some food doesn't digest and you see it in there, like corn doesn't digest. I saw corn, which. Bro, if there was any time for me to become a homosexual, it would have been that moment. But, or allegedly, I could be one already. But yeah, anyways, yeah, I don't want to look at her and see the corn. But, I might have to link again. And again, it was good. It was decent, bro. I was rocking with it. And I didn't even get to go all in. But, at the same time, as we talked about with, my meat being large video, the second my meat being large video, or was that the third? You got to be careful with it. Got to be careful where I swing this hammer. But anyways, I'm not gonna, this has kind of plunged me into a dark point in my life because I'm like, what am I doing? Like, to be out here getting pooped on by women. I mean, I'm sure some people would pay for that, but not me. Not me, man. Like, that wasn't what I wanted out of that link. And to be completely honest, it just took the wind out of my sails. You know what I mean? Just out of like everything I had going on. Like there are certain members of the roster where, I'm texting them back a bit slower. They probably think I'm pulling away, but it's like I'm not. I just have to, there's time I need to spend by myself, like really mulling over what happened here. But I don't know. Okay, see, now I wish I waited to record this video until after I linked the second time so I could tell you guys about my triumphant comeback. from, the poop situation. But honestly, I don't know. It could be second video worth, bro. If she poops on me again, I swear to God. And when I said this, I wouldn't put hands on her, but like I would be like upset. Like I'd be very like, I'd be like, what are we doing? Because at that point, I'm like, okay, that's definitely a fetish that you've done to me multiple times on purpose. But do I take that risk? Maybe. Okay. I feel like it's very much worth the more likely possibility that she's not going to poop on me the second time. And also, again, she was nice. So I don't know. Again, I expected this to be a much more sour video for me, but I feel like it's hopeful. Let's go. Like, I feel so motivated now. Okay, let's go. Now, basically, I'm going to have to do my meat workouts all day and, see if she wants to come by tonight. It's a weekday. It's a weekday. I don't care, bro. She can figure it out. But anyways, do y'all believe in me, bro? Because I think, not gonna lie, I think sleeping with her and not getting pooped on might, like, invigorate me to do some crazy shit in like a good way. God damn, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I thought this was gonna be like a sad, somber state of affairs, because again, it has been like affecting me, but like now that I'm talking about it, now that I'm speaking openly, like I feel good. I feel good again. Wow. I mean, I have also been taking a lot of like vitamins and supplements, which is, I guess why my mood is so good despite the poop situation, but something just hits right now. But let me know in the comments if you think I should link, think I shouldn't link. That might affect my decision. It probably won't. The decision, I'm not gonna say it's been made, but like it's definitely, we'll see. Okay, we'll see how I'm feeling. I don't wanna swear to it on stream. I mean, on video, because imagine like she comes over and she poops it on me in a way that's so embarrassing that when you guys ask me about it, I'd have to pretend like, oh no, I ended up not linking her. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to overcook it. Okay. I gave y'all the story, telling y'all vaguely how I'm feeling. Again, I thought I'd have a bit more to say, but that's completely okay. All right. I know a lot of you prefer stories over discourse, and I respect that about you. Okay. But not sometimes interesting things don't really happen like that. Wait, do I have anything else I could tell you about? Low key, but sometimes there's not like a conclusive enough finish. Like I can't tell you stories as they're happening. But anyways, yes, this is the video, I think. Hopefully I can maybe like batch record one after this, but anyway, we'll figure that out as we come to it. Again, like I don't want to speak too much about like what I'm going to do, because I always makes me delay. Even like I was on stream being like, yeah, I'm gonna definitely like record a bit more. The second I say that, something happens, and then I end up having to take a few days. So anyways, I'm gonna take it one video at a time. Here's this video. Thanks so much for watching.